Hello there and welcome back to my series from GetExBoyfriendBackFast.info, the informative YouTube video series on helping women get back together with their ex-boyfriends. We're laying down here some honest and very simple tips and strategies that women can follow in a step-by-step manner to get back with the one they love. No tricks, no garbage information, just very simple advice that you can follow through my entire video series. You can go over and check out my channel. You'll find that there is a lot more than just this video on everything you'll need to know to get back with your ex-boyfriend. Now, although he broke up with you, that doesn't mean your ex-boyfriend doesn't still love you. Perhaps he just didn't realize how good it was to be with you. But you don't have to lose him forever. All you have to do is restore the spark that got the relationship started. Once he realizes what he's lost, he won't be away from you for long. To show how to get started, here are some expert tips to save your relationship. Relationships always start off with a rosy glow. Everything is new and exciting, and you cannot see enough of each other. But anything can become dull and routine if you let it, and that might have happened to your relationship. The reason anything becomes boring is because you begin to take it for granted. Falling deeply in love with the guy, you might have made yourself too available, and your ex took you for granted. When a man becomes bored, he starts to look for a challenge, and if you didn't give it to him, he'll look elsewhere for it. This doesn't mean he's lost his feelings for you. He thinks that you love him enough to let him have a good time, date a few women, and welcome him back when he's ready. If you don't want to lose your ex-boyfriend forever, don't allow that to happen. This might sound strange, but the best way to get an ex back is to let him go. If you try to get him back, he'll be constantly trying to stay in touch with him. You're playing his game. You're showing him that he's right to take you for granted because you're not going anywhere. You'll actually turn yourself into a backup girlfriend. You'll be waiting with open arms when he wants to have you again at any time he wants to have you again. That doesn't give him any reason to worry about losing you. But what if you don't play his game? What if you don't try to get him back? Instead, you go out with your friends and have fun. The way you did before you met him. Then you suddenly disappear. Drop off his radar and be nowhere to be found. Your ex-boyfriend would then have a reason to worry about losing you. Having heard about you being out and having a good time around other men, he'll imagine you'll have run off with one of them. Your ex-boyfriend will no longer be taking you for granted, and the relationship will no longer seem dull and boring. He'll miss the good times he had with you and regret being foolish enough to throw away the best thing he ever had. You never really appreciate anything until you think you've lost it. Your ex now thinks he's lost you and sees that you're all of the challenge he will ever need. Now, of course, getting back an ex-boyfriend is not quite as easy as the tips that have been outlined in this article. There are a lot of details and a lot of pitfalls along the way, even if you understand the basic premise that I outline in my video series. Things like not calling him too early, not begging him, not looking desperate, giving him his space. These are all great first steps towards understanding how to get him back, but there are still so many ways you could fail along the road by not mastering the specific step-by-step strategies which you will need to get an ex-boyfriend back. There is just still so much more to learn. So if you're interested, click the link below this video, getexboyfriendbackfast.info. It's also displayed at the bottom of the screen here. And you'll be able to learn, and in fact gain immediate access to a lot more knowledge that can possibly be covered in these videos. You know, YouTube has a 15-minute limit per video here. You'll learn details such as how to even know if you have a chance of getting back together with him in the first place. And then there's the call back and the breakup letter. These kinds of details are simply critical. The basic strategies outlined here will get you at least probably to the callback stage. However, what to actually do during the callback itself? Well, you can learn the step-by-step approach. Exactly what to say and do to get your ex to come crawling back to you. But of course, one wrong move, one wrong sentence during the callback, and it can all blow up in your face. The same goes for the breakup letter. You'll also be able to learn. There is just even so much more than what I can put onto this slide, what you'll be able to learn by clicking on the link below. There's the awesome power of one word. You can discover the one word that will completely change the dynamic between you and your ex. Among other things, I think one of the most important things is the ex-boyfriend guru, the ex-boyfriend guru resource, provided at the link below. It can also help you to learn how to let go of those toxic emotions, because these feelings of regret and despair aren't helping you get anywhere with your ex-boyfriend, and you have to learn how to get rid of them as soon as possible. And there's just so much more than I could ever mention here, available at the resource below, getexboyfriendbackfast.info. Check it out for yourself. As well, if you feel like it, you can check out my YouTube channel, where I have a large collection of videos similar to this one outlaying numerous basic strategies towards getting back with an ex-boyfriend. And finally, if you found this video or any of the others in my series useful, please give me a thumbs up on YouTube. This will make it easier for other women in a similar situation as you to find this information that they are so desperately searching for right now. Because when it comes down to it, it's really tragic that women cannot get back together with their ex-boyfriends and couples cannot be happily reunited just due to a lack of basic knowledge and information on the psychological aspects of relationships. So I'll leave you with that, and check back often on my YouTube channel for updated videos in the series. And always remember that you can do it. You absolutely can do it. There is nothing stopping you from getting back with your ex-boyfriend except your own motivation and willingness to take action now. So if you're really serious about getting back together with your ex-boyfriend, click the link below now and get started on your path to future happiness with him. So all the best of luck, and keep tuned for future videos. Bye for now.